welcome back to another episode of Duel Links. Like I said, we're just going to be running through here doing a few episodes of these. Since we really didn't get to show off our deck over here against Killmonger, I figured we would run through and do another episode, do 2 or 3 duels of our heroic challenger, see if we can't actually get that huge 8,000 plus damage off or whatever. At least once. It said okay, but that's probably not good for us. Kaiba Blue Eyes decks have been running rampant through this game for like the last year. They're not fun to play. Yeah, that's definitely Ultimate Dragons.
Defeat is your only option.
But the good news is, our heroic challengers are actually one of the few decks that like really outs this deck well. Well, I shouldn't say that. Most decks do nowadays. They didn't for a while. For a while, Blue Eyes was really good. Some double lands. Got 1900. Can't use the effect because I don't have another double lance.
My turn. I draw.
Let's see. You got your ancients already.
From my hand.
Galaxy Cyclone, less than good. Don't hit our Fiendish Chain.
The darkness.
Retribution Sword's fine. I would like to have it, but I don't need it.
Join me. I summon a monster.
Ancients? Celtic Guardian. Huh. Okay. That's not what I expected. Dynatherium. Also not. What are you running? What the heck are you doing? This is not Blue Eyes. What the hell are you? Okay. Malevolent Sin, less than good. Malevolent Sin's really good. It banishes, it hits. Let's see, so you can attach one of these little glowy orbs, the monsters that you use to make it, to banish an opponent's monster, and then every time it deals damage, it gains 300 attack points. But we have Fiendish Chain for just such a card. We say Squish Spider. Spider no attack, Spider no banish.
It's my turn.
Alright, let's get another level 4. That is not another level 4. That is going to be an end of turn.
My turn.
Super Team Buddy Force. Really good if we had an arm monster. Too bad we don't. Look at those. They're beautiful. Ow! Right, forgot about that.
I set a monster. Let's battle.
Hey, I'm in danger.
I attack.
If we draw another double lance, we're actually fine.
Here I go. Make your move.
That's not another double lance.
I'm setting a card. I end my turn.
We might lose. We might lose bad. Unless he summons another warrior. Which, I mean, he summoned Obnoxious Celtic Guardian. Who knows what he has?
With this, I activate my monster.
Yeah, you're at 3,000 now.
I end my turn. Don't scare me.
Come on. Double lance. That will work, actually. Assault Halberd now special summons himself because he has a monster and I don't. That's how Assault Halberd's ability. Super Team Buddy Force activates. We now, since we have a warrior, we can summon another warrior, like our double lance. Betting everything on one turn. We are going to summon our own boss monster. Eeny, meeny, miny, Excalibur. We use these two as Xyz material because they both have level 4. And Heroic Challenger Excalibur takes 2 level 4 warriors. So we're gonna build the overlay network, and boom, Excalibur. Now Excalibur's big ability is you can remove both monsters from him to give him 4,000, and we drop that heroic chance to double that.
I activate a spell.
Everything relies on this one move. Big swing.
Game over, buddy. I attack using my monster.
Big swing! You may have bigger monster and bigger brain, but I have bigger sword. Oonga boonga.
I let a copy defeat me?
Oonga boonga. Who needs to think? I just smack. That's what heroic challengers do. Oonga boonga big stick. only game plan. We don't deal with all your fancy thinkins. We just smack you hard.
When I'm on my game, you don't stand a
Okay, so
chance.
Crow, so he's gonna do lots of special summonings, which is not fun.
I'm not scared. You're.
Alright.
Here I go.
Can you handle Spartan?
Alright.
Can you handle the shieldy boy?
I summon a monster. I end my turn. Here I go. My turn.
It'd be funny if you can't, but I bet you can. Although he's not running level duplicate, which was Blackwing's whole thing for a little bit.
Let's
Steam the
go.
cloak.
Harmattan the dust.
Yeah, Blackwings summon themselves if you have another Blackwing. That's like their whole thing is that a lot of them special summon themselves and then they make synchros, which are, if you notice, these cards have like a black border, these are Xyz, synchros have a white border. If you saw, this one has the green level, that means it's a tuner. They need to combine, the total levels need to match up, and you need at least one monster with a green level.
I special summon a monster.
So you can see this one counts as a synchro, as a tuner as well.
Steam the cloak's effect activates.
You can target one Assault Blackwing, control special summon like this, special summon it. Okay, so you have two tuners. Okay.
Strike 'em down. So
What?
high of the rate. That all you got? I
What?
end my turn. Here I go. Mike, I draw.
Are you crazy? What did you just? Why did you?
All right. I summon
Alright,
a monster.
I don't play crazy, bro. You're gonna. Do I want to Unga Boonga? Do I want to Unga Boonga? What we're gonna do actually?
From my hand, I activate an equip spell.
We're gonna give that to Assault Halberd here. Drop
From my
heroic
hand.
chance on him.
I activate a spell.
So now he's got 4,000.
Let's battle. I miscalculated. I activate an equip
Big hit.
spell.
Yeah, you miscalculated.
Monster's effect
Reading the bigger number is usually important, bro. You're gonna get another one.
Steam the cloak's effect activates.
Gives you a token. Should probably have hit him first with Spartan, so it doesn't matter which position he summoned him in, he doesn't live.
Ever underestimate
Oh well.
good. I end my turn.
We got our heroic chance for next turn. Can't kill us this turn, probably, because Power of the Guardians. Even if he does blow up one of my cards of Super Team Buddy Force. And Spartan can absorb Assault Halberd's original attack points, giving him 3,600. We're definitely in a better position than we should be for the stack. Considering Blackwings used to be meta and heroic challengers were considered, wow, this is not good. Let's see. What do you got?
Into a giant maelstrom. Synchro summon.
What you got? Armed Wing. That's not gonna help you.
Go armed wing. Attack.
Spartan.
That's not gonna work. My monster's
Shieldy boy.
effect activates. May have broke. Well, you won't.
Heroic challengers, just too cracked. Nobody understands them. Reading is difficult, I understand. Hey, we ranked up. Let's see, do you do one more duel with heroic challengers? Yeah, sure, why not? We have 3 wins in a row. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? We're up against Hank as Yugi. Got surprised with 2 Yugis tonight that we haven't run into Grandpa's card stall.
Watch this.
I put my
Oh.
whole heart into this deck so that I can defeat you.
Well,
Okay, you.
This is
this isn't gonna be fun.
all right. Let's do this. My turn. I set.
Nobody likes Grandpa's
From my
card
hand, I
stall.
activate I set a monster face down.
Nobody likes
I
your
end my
stupid deck.
I draw.
3 Assault Halberds. Less than ideal, but good enough.
I'll play this.
Because if he has no monster, we can special summon that, and then I can summon another one.
I
And
summon
we could go from
my
there, but I don't want to.
battle.
these guys hit, and if they hit a defense mode monster like these, I get to hit for piercing.
My monster's effect activates.
I'm going to grab eeny, meeny, miny. Let's grab extra sword. He's not good, but
Now's my chance.
we don't
My
need good.
monster's effect
We're
activates.
playing heroic challenger. Nothing is good. I got the first piece of Exodia. We're screwed. It's game over.
Go. I attack you directly.
I can't let that
Counter gate, less than
Here's
ideal.
my face down card. I can't let that happen.
Fortune Lady Chi, less than ideal.
I special summon. I can't let that happen.
You negate the attack,
My
right?
monster's effect
Yeah.
activates.
I end my turn.
Here goes.
Ugh.
I draw. I end
My turn.
I draw.
How are the Guardians? Let's see, is there a way to eke this out this turn? Is there a way to just straight up rip this game from him this turn? Yes. Oh, there's an absolutely easy way to rip this game from him this turn. It's called summoning extra sword.
Guess I'll find out. I summon a monster.
Overlay, we make Blade Armor Ninja, using him in one of our Assault Halberds, because same thing, 2 level 4 warriors.
I exceed summon a monster.
Any monster that gets made using extra sword gains an extra 1,000 attack points, so it's at 3,400, 2 cracked.
From my
Power of the
hand,
Guardians on
I
him,
activate an equip spell.
and then his ability is we can remove one of our monsters to let him attack twice.
Let's
So,
bet.
no matter what, I am really doubting, unless he's got
I
Spear
attack
Karibo in
using
that
a
hand.
monster.
Which he has something in there. Drop the Spear Karibo. It's less than what we needed. We needed him to do the Spear Karibo. We're gonna grab Heroic Chance though.
Game over, buddy.
Alright, now you gotta drop that Spear Karibo. Yep. Spear Karibo is an old card, literally in the first set of this game that came out like 4 years ago. Still good. When your opponent attacks, change that battle position. Which means that second attack of the guy is useless, because you can't attack in defense mode unless you're super heavy samurais, because they're special.
I draw.
Alright, you got 4 cards in hand, there's no way you got Exodia,
A continuous
but you get to draw 2 more. Come on, you don't have Exodia. You don't have Exodia. There's 6 cards in hand, ain't Exodia. Alright, cool. So you ain't cracked enough for that. Come on, end your turn. Nobody likes Grandpa Card Stall. Give us our 4th victory of the night. Prove that heroic challengers are top tier. And we'll call it a night. Come on, do it. Do it, it's your only option. By only option, I mean like one of several options you have, but stalling the game is boring. Don't stall. Oh, he's stalling. Alright. So we're gonna be sitting here for like 2 minutes, because that's what he's doing now. The other thing I was considering doing. Oh, no. No, he's not. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah.
It's done.
Might I drop?
We're gonna get
You're up.
Bart.
I summon a monster.
There's literally nothing you have that can stop me.
Game over, buddy. I activate.
You do not have triple. You don't have double Chiroid in hand. Yeah, you don't have double Chiroid. Yeah. Just too cracked. Alright, so I guess we'll run through why we have some of these cards, since 3 matches was a lot faster than I expected. Like, yeah, we won way more matches than I expected. I guess I'll go run through card by card real quick while we're running them. Solid Halberd, he special summons himself if your opponent has a monster, and you don't. If he attacks defense monsters, he deals damage anyways. And when he attacks, he adds any monster with heroic in their name, which are all of our monsters. Sorry, not just monsters, cards. All of our monsters and Retribution Sword and Chance. Double Lance, this guy. First of all, second biggest of the heroic challengers in the main deck, which is nice. But second of all, if you have another Double Lance in your field, in your hand, or in your grave when you summon him, he brings them out too, which makes him an instant Excalibur late in the game. Extra Sword, not very good. We're just running him for the occasion where we need that 1000 and we need it in our body. Spartan's meh, just another big body, and if your opponent attacks him while you have another heroic out, he can gain their attack points. As you saw with him and his arm wing. Not very good. None of the heroic challengers really are, but you run what you got. Heroic Chance, like I said, doubles our attack points. We can't attack directly, but who needs attacking directly when you just win anyways? Power of the Guardians, every time an attack involves with your own monster, you put a counter on here. For every counter, you gain 500 attack and defense, and if you would ever be destroyed, you just take that counter off. It's really good, especially as the game stacks up. Quite frankly, see how this N right here, that means it's normal rare, it's a common. Really weird that this was a common. Fiendish Chain, probably one of the best traps in the game right now. Target any effect monster, any monster with a brown box instead of a yellow. And negate the monster's attack effects, and they can't attack. Really good. Buddy Force Unite, target one monster in the field, special summon one monster from your hand or grave related to the same type. All of our guys are warrior type, right, as you see right here. So any of our monsters, this is a monster, this card just brings one of them back or special summons them from the hand. Really good for a trap. Also, if it's destroyed, we could bring out another Super Buddy Team Unite. We don't have another one. We're not, well, we do. We're just not running it. Wall of Disruption, old school trap. If your opponent declares an attack, they lose 800 attack for every monster they control. So it could potentially drop them by 2400. It's not great, but you run what you got. Lastly is Retribution Sword. Target a face-up heroic monster. Once again, all of our monsters from the main deck. All battle damage you take, your opponent takes 2, and after damage, destroy the monster that battled them. Not great, but it's funny because sometimes you eke out a win, and sometimes you just force a game of tie that you don't deserve. Excalibur, 2 cracked. Like I said, detach 2, doubles attack points. Blade Armor Ninja gets to make a second attack. Zubababa General right here lets you attach any warrior, again, every monster in our deck, to him, and he gains their attack points. Utopia lets you detach one material from him to negate an attack. You can do that as often as possible, but if he runs out of cards used to make him enough, all those material, he gets destroyed. He's not great, but he's a warrior, which is nice, and that negate attacks sometimes really come in handy. Black Ship of Corn, you target one monster your opponent controls with less than 2100 attack points, or if he gets bigger with, say, our Power of the Guardians, you can destroy it, inflict your opponent with 500 points of damage, and Black Ship of Corn can't attack this turn. Lastly is Kusanagi, our last heroic champion card. He takes 3 level 4s instead of 2 like everything else, but in turn, you can use his effect 3 times, because once per turn, during other player's turn, you can detach one material, so we once again have 3. When your opponent activates the trap, negate it, destroy it, and he gains 500. So he'll be at 3000 after one trap, which is pretty good, especially since Grandpa's cards right here. See all these traps that he's running, all those are useless. Then you can like heroic chance him up, Power of the Guardians to make him even bigger. It's not a great deck, we kind of slapdash this together, but hey, 4 wins in a row, I'll take it. But we'll call this episode here. Until next time, I hope you'll have a good one. Goodbye.